here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
No. Inside. Get up.
Rogers throwing to start it off. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Over.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 14. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Easy.
From the gun, it's Hall. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Where are we going?
Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, take 26.
Rogers throwing on 3rd down. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And create space to take that shot downfield.
Ready!
2nd and 3 now.
Ready!
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready!
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Ready!
That's into the hands of Dobbs. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready! Go!
Short side option here. He's running left. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
19 Tiger!
They send a tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, start!
Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Packers looking at 2nd and 3.
Come on!
He's on the move. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming for Rodgers. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And that'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. This is wheeled in by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll throw again, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Zerline on now for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Jaden Reed to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They motion a receiver left.
Ready.
Brought in right side. Gets to the 10. He could do it. He's to the 10. He could do it! And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Get it.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Let go.
Working inside the red zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Go. Ready, ready.
Willis. In the goal line. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Let's go now.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
19, 18. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcats.
Back now, pressure on its way. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we assume our final snap. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Ready?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Huh.
Throwing it just before halftime. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
26. Look again.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewing with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Back.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. Henry get the first down.
Ready?
Second down now, 7 to go. The play clock nearing 0, so Coach Matt LaFleur forced to call a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second down now, 7 to go.
7 Pirates, 7. Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther Street, Panther Street.
From the 19. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Cougar 19. Ready.
3rd and short. He's taking the option right. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Hustle.
A dose of the hurry up offense
19
here.
Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Drop 60, drop 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Willis to throw it. Flushed out now to his left. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And no luck on his first look at the game. So that brings up second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Ready.
Man in motion here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
On the jump.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Throwing is Willis. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, now a chance to add to this lead.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now.
Let go.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Ready, set.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Come on, come on. Set.
Dom's the man in motion right.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw it. Complete on the slant to Watson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Cowboy 80! Bronco 80! Ready.
Willis now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Packers down by a touchdown. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Get it!
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Go!
They stick with Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we've got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He'll look to throw it. That's complete to Reed, out left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
18 Cardinal, 18
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Eagles.
Back to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hey!
Now to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the balls that arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4.
Ready! Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll send him over right.
Ready, ready?
Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the win goes to the Jets. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so
Ready? Go! Set! Ready, ready! Down! Ready! Ready, break! Set! Hut! Let's go now! On the set! Ready! Set! Ready! Set, go! Okay, break! Ready! Come on, set! Here we go, set! Set up! Ready, ready? Here we go, here we go! Let's go! Set up! Ready! Ready! Set! Hut, hut! On the ready! Go! Ready, ready! go now. Set. Ready. Got it. Ready? Ready up. Hunt. Come on, set! Here we go, set! Ready? Set up! Here we go, here we go! Ready, ready, check go! Okay, ready? Let's go! Ready, ready? Ready! Set! Ready, ready! Ready, set! Set up! On the double! Hut, hut! Down! Set! Go! Let's go now! Ready, break! Set! Ready! On the set! Ready! Come on, set! Here we go, set! Okay, break! Set up! Here we go, here we go! Ready! Ready! Let's go! Check go!
EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to RUN&SHOOT Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut 19, 10. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They put Pickens in motion. Milton to the air on 2nd down. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We've watched CeeDee Lamb become undeniably one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike. I mean, just last season alone, led the league in receptions with 135, while totaling over 1,700 yards for the year. I mean, when the Cowboys need a big play, they're looking for number 88.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Let's go now.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And he'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing again is Milton. That's caught left side by Pitts.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Go, Reed, go! Here we go, here we go!
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat! Let's go!
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Looking to throw, it's Milton. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. That big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Go!
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. First and 10. In motion comes Beckham. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. 19 Tiger. In motion comes Beckham. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go now.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? To throw is Willis. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. That's Washington, the man in motion. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Second down and 3.
Come on, set. Panther 60. Go.
Willis now to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Levante Turpin on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get to the 33. To Devian Clowney there in run support. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the gun, here's Milton. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On second down, here's Milton. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Third and long. Get out of the gun is Milton. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Austin to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's a run with their tight end. that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, check that, check that.
Now a handoff. Jones. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Go!
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
A fair catch called for and taken in, although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. First down, here's Milton.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Stop playing Sankdak here.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That's complete, left side to Pickens. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Get up.
Willis. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end. It's a touchback. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Go! Now Willis. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hawk 70, Hawk check, hurt.
In motion, Lamb. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion, Lamb. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy some time. He's just going to tuck it and go down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up 3rd and very long. Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd and long, here's Milton. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They put Wilson in motion.
Check out.
Now this looks like a design run. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a design runner, and we can see there as he picks up the 1st down.
Ready.
They put Wilson in motion. Good run after after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
They put Wilson in motion. Here's a designed run. Whoa! And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Malik Willis. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This taken around the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
On the play fake, it's Milton. That's the tight end. Pitts. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Dallas first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
In motion, Lamb. On play action, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Go to 54, Ryan. Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Here we go, 46! Here we go, 47! 26!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's made by Pickens. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. In motion, Lamb. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Kill! Kill!
Dak facing 3rd and long. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
79 Bronco. 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
Willis now to throw. Metcalf makes the grab again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now. 19 70 Lion.
To throw, here's Willis. It's out wide to try and tight end screen. He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They put Wilson in motion. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's quickly to Frymuth on the RPO.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
Let's go.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They put Wilson in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
So here it is, 4th down and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, ready? 18, Pioneer. Warrior, 70. 60, Maverick, 60, Maverick. Mustang, 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon, 60. Panther, 11, Panther, 11. Cub 19, Cub 19.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. His kick is good. He got it. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. They put Pickens in motion. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
And that's just a disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Go trap! Go trap!
They put Wilson in motion. Now, this looks like a design run. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a 1st down.
Let's go now!
They put Wilson in motion. Here's a designed run. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They put Wilson in motion. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Cowboys have it. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up 1st and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down. At least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.